Hey Pisces. So I'm here to pull on a situation. I'll just ask the universe what situation they'd like you to know about. We'll clarify all of the cards and I can't talk, I'm sorry. I was fine for the last reading, all of a sudden I can't talk. We'll clarify everything and then I'll pull some advice at the end. Remember that these readings are general, they're for the collective, so if anything here doesn't resonate for you, just leave it for a Pisces who needs to hear it. And remember that there is no gender in tarot. If I pull a queen, I can still be talking about a guy. It's all about the personality. If you like love readings, check out my other channel. It's in the description below and in the pinned section of the comments, as well as all of the information about personal readings and talk therapy. And I've also linked a friend's channel there, so make sure to check her out. Can you tell me about a situation Pisces needs to know about? Okay. So we have your dreams need a practical plan. You have deception. And we have strength. When your roots are deep, you need not fear the storm. Tell me about the situation for Pisces here. We have the Six of Wands as the overall. Page of Wands. Six of Swords. Three of what the heck am I talking about? The Three of Wands. The Moon, Pisces energy. King of Cups. Temperance. The Hanged Man, more Pisces energy. You just keep showing up. The Two of Wands. The Eight of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles. So there's some type of good news that you've been waiting on that's coming in here. I feel like there was a waiting period and a lot of uncertainty. But I think things are going to work out for you here. I feel like for a while things were just really, really confusing and you were like really stuck in a position. For a lot of you, this could be financial. It's kind of like you didn't know, it's like you didn't know where you were going next, you know? Or maybe you just felt like things weren't going to work out. And maybe that's a lie that you often tell yourself. It's kind of, maybe there's just a bit of pessimism there, and it kind of gets in the way of you, just taking a straight route to your goal. It's kind of like you swerve around it with a lot of self-doubt and worry and kind of thinking the worst. But there's definitely this new opportunity here. This is definitely a job. But I do feel like it's been a waiting game, you know. Tell me about this Six of Wands. The Nine of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. The Eight of Cups. The Tower at the bottom. So yeah, I feel like you might have had like a kind of like out of nowhere, like just financial loss. And things are about to pick back, or they are picking back up for you here. There's like a job offer that's even better than what you were making previously before, you fell into these problems here. So if that's not happening right now, it's going to be happening very soon, like this very current time. But I feel like it's been a minute and that you've kind of been struggling and you felt really stuck. But, that's over. The Six of Swords is here. Tell me about the Moon. The Eight of Swords. Judgment. And the Ten of Swords. Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. I do think that one is that you might always be kind of stuck in this mentality that the worst is going to happen. It's like a very anxious type of energy. Almost like waiting for the worst to happen. But really overthinking everything to the point where you're just confused. You're just overthinking. But I think that now that things are kind of working out, again, it's like you're coming out of that energy where like the mindset was lacking. The mindset was negative. Which is easy to fall into when the bank account starts getting negative, right? Because I feel like that's kind of what happened. Like either someone lost a little money somewhere, or they, were like and had to invest somewhere and like take a hit for a minute for it to pay off. But I feel like you were stopping yourself. It would be kind of like, dang, I really want that job. Oh, but I'm not qualified for that job. And you didn't even look up that like all you need is like, a high school diploma for that job or something. You just assumed, I'm not qualified for that or something. It's like that mindset. But I feel like it messed up a lot of things for you here and you're really paying attention to it. It's kept you stuck. Tell me about this King of Cups. Three of Cups. Two of Cups. King of Swords. Maybe this overthinking is like an emotional response. Maybe you almost have like a pattern of like self-sabotage, but it's through like, negative self-talk, negative self-thought. And there's like this real need for like self-love in the situation. About temperance. The Nine of Wands. Three of Pentacles. Page of Swords. Yeah. It's just gonna, it's like things are just working out for you here, but it's after a time period of you just honestly not believing that that would happen for you, or just like expecting the absolute worst to happen. Okay, so clarify this Ace of Pentacles here. Because this is definitely about money for most of you. Five of Swords. Ace of Swords. Three of Swords. Strength at the bottom, strength right here. You might be kind of paying it, you might be like fully recognizing that the way you think, there's like an enlightenment here. It's like getting clarity that like the way that you think literally is so negative that you break your own heart. I feel like I'm talking to someone who has like anxiety. It's like their thoughts are always, worried, and like the way that they stress kind of gets in the way of their blessings. But someone who's waking up to it and learning that they need to have more like self-control, and more inner strength, where it's like, we're confident, we're showing up how we want to, and we believe in ourselves. In the advice, we have the Eight of Wands, the World, and the Emperor. Surprises. Yeah, you didn't see this coming, but actually, whatever's happening here is like this huge thing in life. The World and the Emperor, like, you're going to be doing so well. But, like it's an opportunity that you're not actually expecting to get. And hopefully it's going to change your like pessimistic thought process. It's like, I was so worried about this. I overthought about this so much. I told myself that I wasn't going to get it. I broke my own heart, and I ended up getting it. And then recognizing, why do I think like this? It's like that negative thought pattern and catching it. It was like you lie to yourself with the deception. Like, you just make up a story in your head that it's like whatever negative way it can go, that's the way it's going to go, which is bad, but in a sense where you're just like constantly anxious, and in the end it was all for nothing. But I mean, there's something really big coming in for you here, and it's definitely about work and money.